pupils. We have completed illustration sums. Based on the illustration sums, we are going to do the problems which is given in the book page. Before that, you have to do one thing. Already I have shown the format, isn't it? That format like this. The format which will be coming in the debit balance and which will be the credit balance. That format you should write it in your note. 2 pages it will come, it's okay, you can write in the first, you can write in 1 page, you can write one by one without leaving a line, you have to write, and then it will continue to the next page. Next page also you should write in a single page alone. I will send the format through photocopy. Now let us move on to problem number 4. So carry name of the accounts which they have given. Find out the name of the accounts, whether it is a debit balance or credit balance. Yesterday already we have seen the illustration number 1. Like the same way we are going to do this problem also. Carriage outward. Carriage outward means what? This is also expenses. Carriage inward. Whatever inward, outward means we are purchasing the goods from it is. We are sending the goods to sales. Carriage inward means we are purchasing the goods to the premises. So both are expenses. So we are debited. Sales, it is an income. Credit all incomes and gains. Purchases, it is a expenses. Debit all expenses and losses. Bad debts, expenses debited. Interest paid, that is also expenses debited. Interest received, that is also, it is a income. Interest received is a income, so that we have debited. Discount received also, it is a income, so that we have credited. Capital also, it is a liability, so that we have credited. Then drawings, it is a expenses, so that we have debited. Sales returns, you must keep it in your mind that purchases returns are returns outward. When the goods bought are, what will we do? Or else it will return to the supplier. It is known as purchases returns are return outward, isn't it? So that is called purchases returns. We are purchasing the goods, but the goods is not usable, it is defective, so that we are returning to the goods to the customer. So that is called purchases return or return outward. So you should keep it in your mind. The other name of purchases return is purchases return is return outward. Now I hope you have understood the problem number 4. Let us move on to problem number 1, which is given in the exercise Roman number 4, exercise sums. Exercise problems, problem number 1. You have to write the heading. You have to go through the sum, trial balance, as on. You have to write the heading, and already you know how you know from the format we have learned. These are all the columns we have to divide. First column serial number, name of the account or particulars. Anyone want to write LF column, LF from the ledger folio, which page, purchases, which page we have written in the ledger folio. That it is not used in during the studies, but in practical it will be using debit and credit. We have to write this column. Purchases, purchases they have given in your book. First one, purchases, why we have debited this one? It is a expenses, so that we have debited. Bank loan, it is a credit, we have to repay. This is a responsibility, obligation to us, so that we have written in the credit side. Debtors, it is an income for us, so that we have debited. Then stock is an asset, so debit what comes in. As per the real account rule, we have written debit what comes in. Then sales, it is an income, so we have to credit. Then creditors, automatically it is a creditors, bank loan, bank overdraft, and then these are all the liabilities, so that we have credited. Then cash is a income for us, so that we have debited. Cash is real account, isn't it? Debit what comes in. As per the rule, we have debited. Capital, it is a liability, so that we have credited. So this is the format. See what I did. Simply, I have gone through the format. I know the format very well. Based on the format, I have segregated the debit balances and credit balances without leaving the line. You can write and put the total. Both the total are equal. That's all. I hope you would understood the first problem, exercise problem. Then let us move on to problem number 2. Problem number 2, bank loan. First what they have given, it goes without saying trial balance and heading, and this each and every time I don't want to tell. It goes without saying all these headings, everything is mandatory, you have to write. First one, bank loan. First you have to write bank, whatever they have given. As per the sums you have to write everything, but only thing what you are going to do, whether it is a credit balance or it is a debit balance, you are going to write. So bank loan, it is a credit because it is an obligation to pay to others. Bills payable, that is also we have to pay. This is a liability. All the liabilities want to credit. Capital also liability, so that we have credited. Stock, it is an income, it is an asset for us, so that we have credited. Then capital, it is a liability, so that we have credited. Purchases, debit all expenses and losses. Through purchases we are spending the money, so we have debited. Sales, it is an income. Through the sales we are getting income as per the nominal account rule. Major here in trial balance, major part the golden rule, which golden rule will play major role means nominal account rule. Which is a nominal account rule? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. It goes simply, this is the only golden rule you can apply. And then another one golden rule is credit, debit what comes in, that's all. Then debtors, it is an income for us, so that we have debited. Bank also, bank we have deposited in our bank account 2 lakhs rupees balance is available, so that we have debited. So write the digit in the proper columns. Hundreds column, 1 lakh means you can write the lakh digit proper, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 1 lakh. So you can write the digit equally. By then you can do the total proper. Then let us move on to problem number 3. Problem number 3. Now next we are moving towards problem number 3. What they have given, first you have to go through the sum. As per the problem order only I have written. So capital I have credited, it is a liability. Drawings I have debited, it is a expenses, so that I have debited. Loan borrowed, it is also liability, so that I have credited. Sales also, it is an income, so that I have credited. Purchases, see the format. Each and every sums, you can verify the format along with my sums. Then only you can do it easily. Then purchases, this is also expenses, so that I have credited. Bank overdraft what? It is a responsibility to pay, obligation to pay, so that I have credited. Motor car, it is an asset, debit what comes in. All the assets want to debit. General expenses also want to debit. So I have debited, debit all expenses and losses. Buildings, all premises they will give. So that both are same. So I have debited because it is an asset. Stock also it is an asset. So I have segregated. What I did, I have gone through the sum. I have gone through the sum. As per the sum order, I have written all the name of the account and which account the capital means credit. So I know the format, so that I have written all these things in the debit side in the debit column, credit in the credit column. So what you have to do? We go through the sum, you can write whether it is in a credit side means you can write in the credit side, whether it belongs to debit means you can write in the debit side, then put total, both the total will be equal, so it is correct. So both the side will tally means your sum will be correct. Then next we can move on to problem number 4. Problem number 4, in that one also they have given trial balance as on. You have to write the heading. In the single page, serial number, name of the account, all particulars you have to write. LF, debit, credit, everything you can write. It goes without saying. First cash in hand they have given, so that they have debited. Sundry debtors, debit column, because it is an asset. So salaries, that is also what? Expenses, so that they have debited. Bad debts, it is an expenses, so that I have debited. Opening stock, this is also asset, so that I Purchases, what is this? Tell me. Debit all expenses and losses. Credit all incomes and gains sales. So put total, then only you can arrive the answer. Then let us move on to problem number 5. Are you clear, girls? Will you be able to understand? Bills receivable, it is a asset. So I have debited. Bank charges, they have given charges to us. So it is an expense. We have to pay the charges. So that 750 rupees is a debit. It is a expenses. We have to pay to the bank. So it is a expenses. So I have written in the debit side. Conveyance charges. Conveyance means what? Traveling charges. We are going to the auditor office or from the office to some other sales tax office. So these are all the things. Conveyance, traveling charges, we call it as a conveyance. So that is also expenses. So that we are writing in the debit side. Discount received, credit all incomes and gains. That is an income for us. So that we are written in the credit side. Cash in hand, that is a income. So that I have debited. We debit all incomes and gains. Then drawings, expenses, debit all. Expenses means debit all expenses and losses. Sundry debtors, it is also there. What is this? It is also income. So it is I have debited. This payable I have to pay, so that I have credited. Capital, it is a liability, so that I have credited. So put the total. What is the total is coming? You can check the total with me. So it is easy for you to check the total. 2 plus 1, 4, 9, 3. So write the digit proper. Another one thing, so many name of the accounts coming means you can check whether you have written all the accounts. So don't omit anything from the book. So without omitting you can write, and after writing you can check all the accounts. Then it is easy for you to complete the sum. Then let us move on to problem number 6. Girls, are you clear? Will you be able to do the sum? Then problem number 6 also, go through the sum. These are all the accounts they have given. What I did, I have gone through the sum. As per the order, as per the format, I have segregated. Capital, I want to write credit side. Then debtors, debit side. Then Y is an income. Rent received, it is an income, so that I have credited. Then bank overdraft, it is a liability, so that I have credited. Creditors, it is a liability to pay. So these are all the things I have liability to pay, also one credit in the credit side. Received amount, isn't it? Bank rent received, interest received also. Nominal rule will apply. So credit all incomes and gains. As per the rule, we are applying this rent received. Then premises, it is a building, it is an asset for us. As per the real account, debit what comes in.
General expenses means we are spending money for getting the magazine or giving the tea to the sales for the any sales representative or anybody else who is coming to your office. For that, come under the category of general expenses heading. So, I have segregated everything according to the accounts wise. So, at last we have put the total, both the debit side total, both the credit side total will be tally. If it is not tally, yesterday what we have seen, we have to write which side is short, we have to write suspense account under the heading suspense account in with the debit side, either debit side or credit side. So after that we can locate the error. Isn't it? So far we have discussed all the 1 to 6 sum, 7, 8 it is discussed.
Listen, problem number 8. You can go through the sum. What they have given. Trail balance as on 31st March. What they have given all the entries. So what you have to do, that is in the opening stock, it is a debit balance, so that I have credited. Capital, it is a credit balance, so I have credited. Then sales account, it is a income, so I have credited. Credit on incomes and gains. Salary is a debit balance, expenses, so that I have debited. Then bills payable is a credit balance, so I have to give, so that I have credited. Telephone charges also what? This is also expenses, so that I have debited. Creditors, it is a liability to pay, so that I have credited. Purchases, it is a expenses, so that I have debited. Debtors, debit, why we are debiting, it is an income for us, so that I have debited. Carriage inward, that is the expenses for me, so that I have debited. Bills receivable, it is an income for me, so that I have debited. Commission received, this is also credit on incomes and gains, so that I have credited. Cash at bank, debit what comes in, under the real account rule, I have credited. Furniture, it is also under the real account rule, debit what comes in. Plant and machinery, whatever the assets want to write it in the debit side. Repairs 550 because it is expenses, so that I have debited. See the total. What is the total amount they have given? The total amount is 90,000. Put the total 1,77,200. Then 9,450. 16,000. Then 500. 550. Put the total 4, 6, 7, 7, 12, 8, 17, 23, 23 plus 5, 8, 2, 18, 19, 1,98,000 is coming, 98,200 is coming in the credit side. Let us see the debit side balance. This is the credit side balance. Let us see the debit side balance. 40,000 plus 12,000, 52,000. Then 2,000 plus 85,000, 85,350. Then 25,000 plus 20,000, 45,000. 45,000 plus 16,500. 16,500. Then 17,000. 36,000. Because 17 plus 19 I have added. Then 56,800. Last 550. Can add the amount. What will be the amount is coming? 5, 10, 10 plus 13, 23, 2, 7, 7 plus 10, 15, 17, 23, 23 plus 12, 23 plus 12, 45, 5, 4. Sorry, 4 want to come here. Wait. 52,000, 85,050, 45,000, 16,500, 36,000, 56,800, 550. 4, 9, 4, 9, 9 plus 8, 17, 17 plus 2, 22, 2 remaining. 10, 12, 17, 23, 23 plus 6, 29, 29, 29 plus 6, 35, 8, 16, 20, 24, 24 plus 5, 29, isn't it? So, you can calculate, add and tell me. Listen here, see the sum. Here we can total this one, can put the total, can decide total is 2,98,000, 2,98,200 is coming, isn't it? So what is the debit side total? 2,93,200 is coming. What will be the difference? 5,000 rupees difference, isn't it? So whatever the difference where we are going to do, where we are going to write, we are going to write which side difference. So now the difference will be debit side. In which heading we are going to write? Under the heading suspense account. Under the heading suspense account we are going to write 5,000 rupees and then we are going to balance the trial balance. So then the balance will be tallied. Both the debit side and credit side total will be tallied. Next let us move on to problem number 8. Already we have seen in the previous class, we have seen about the redraft and redrafting the trial balance, that we have seen already. The same procedure we are going to see. Correct the trial balance. The opening stock they have written in the debit side. So see the sum, salaries correct, debit side only they have written. Creditors also want right, where want right. Credit side want right, instead of that they have written the debit side. Then bank account want right, the debit side, that is correct. Then carriage inward, that is the expenses, so that want a debit, that is correct. Rent received where want right, they have right in a credit side, instead of that they have written in a debit side, that is also wrong. Then interest discount allowed, that is the expenses, so that want right in a debit side. Then next one come to next heading purchases. Purchases want to debit, so 3,48,000. Then bills payable. Bills payable, that is a credit balance want right, because it is a liability to pay. So instead of that they have written a debit side. So it won't tally. It won't tally in the sense they have taken the balance amount. Then debtors. Debtors were want right, debit side, because it is a income. Instead of that they have written a credit side. So carriage outward want right in a debit side, because it is expenses. So that is a mistake they have done. Capital correct, they have written in the credit side. So we have to write in the credit side. Then return inward also where want to write in the debit side, isn't it? Then next one, return inward, what I told you, it is a sales return. Discount received also where want write in the credit side. Then trade expenses want write in the debit side. Sales, it is an income, so that want write in the credit side. Buildings, it is an income, so that want write in the credit side. So we can total and tell me what will be the total will come. Total balances. Add and tell me total balance. What will be the balance? Let us add. Now we can total the sums. 7,44,000, isn't it? That is the answer they have given. So we have redrafted 7,44,000. Redraft means what is the meaning? Write in the correct place. Whether debit balances will be in the debit side, credit balances will be in the credit side. That is called redrafting of balance sheet. Draft means what? Right. Redraft means there is some mistake. We have to correct the mistake. That's how we have corrected all the book problem we have completed. That activity we will see later. Thank you, girls.